Let's take a look at our full-time stats from this match. Presented by Scion, and the DC United pushed hard. They controlled nearly 60% of the possession, but Houston Dynamo come away with a 2-1 victory. And with that, a spot in the MLS Cup playoffs. Welcome back to RFK Stadium. Russ Thaler, Robbie Musto, joined by the captain of Houston Dynamo, Brad Davis. Congratulations on the win and also the playoff spot as well. Did that feel like a playoff game to you?
Absolutely. For us it was, like we were saying before we came on here. That was a do-or-die game. We needed to win. You know, our fate was in our hands here. We wanted to win this game to know we were going to get a playoff spot. Now we have. We're happy to be moving on.
How do you feel about the way your team is playing heading into the postseason? You guys have struggled to get in before at the end and made big runs. Do you have it in you?
Absolutely. We were in the same position last year. I keep saying that. So, you know, we know our group can get to the final again. We did it last year. We have the ability. We have the belief. We know we can do it, so we're excited to be moving on, and we're looking forward to our next game.
It was scrappy out there, wasn't it? Did it help you maybe in the second half that it did become chippy and broken up the play? Did that help you?
I think so. You know, that's this time of the year. The refs let a little bit more go. You know, there's a lot going out on the field. The intensity is always at an all-time high. So it felt good to be out there. It was a good battle, I thought.
You guys won't know exactly when you're playing or who you're playing until perhaps you land in Houston. How nervous is that plane flight going to be?
We're going to enjoy this right now. It doesn't matter who we play. It's still going to be a game we have to prepare. We'll know, like you said, later tonight when we land, and then we'll move on. But we're going to enjoy this moment. We know we're moving on to the postseason, so it's good for us. And once we get home tomorrow, we'll start preparing for that next game.
It always seems that it comes down to this last minute, and it's happened again this season. You know, we understand that you wanted to have a better regular season. Do you feel that you're playing well enough to really go a long way in the competition now?
I do. We believe that. You know, the playoffs are a whole new animal. This team is proven, and I feel like we keep having to prove to everybody that we have the ability to get there, and we continue to do that. We might not, but I know we do have the ability to get there again.
What do you think you need to improve upon, and maybe what have you improved upon from regular season to postseason in years past that have propelled you forward? What would you like to see your team do better in the postseason?
You know, I think we've done well. We've always battled. One of the biggest things is we've talked about this year. I think we were leaking goals a little bit too easily. So we've really tried to tighten that down, keeping clean sheets. You know, like you said, we had opportunities to score goals, and when we get those moments, we just have to be a little bit tidier around the net. But first and foremost is keeping that clean sheet and being hard to play against, and I think our goals will come.
Well, it wasn't a clean sheet, but it was good enough today. 2-1 Houston Dynamo winners over DC United. Congratulations to Brad Davis and the rest of your team. Houston qualifies for the postseason with this victory. We'll be back to wrap things up from RFK Stadium next.